What's up, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Trivia with Buds live on Facebook. Tonight, we celebrate the man, the myth, the legend, Mark Shipley, and Mark Shipley's birthday bash. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come one, come all to a fantastic night of trivia, including rounds on Parks and Rec, SNL, UCLA, Seinfeld, and a confidence round. All fun stuff headed your way, courtesy of picks from Mark Shipley of Laverne, California. Good to see everybody. Hope you're safe and sound wherever you're playing trivia from. We do this every night on Facebook Live from 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific. Heidi says, happy birthday, Mark. Happy birthday. The first one has come in. Thank you guys for the support of Mark today. And thank you especially April Spears, who donated a few bucks the other day to make sure Mark has a fantastic birthday. We'll be raffling off 10 things at the end of the night. Not to mention the prize for one of the top 3 scoring teams. So 11 things will be raffled off tonight. That's double the normal amount, courtesy of April Spears. Thank you, April and Mari from Arizona. Dylan Enderby has already donated $10 to me. Says, happy birthday, Mark. Thank you, Dylan. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you so much, Dylan. You have 10 entries on our wheel tonight, Dylan, to win some fantastic stuff. And you're going to get 5 more for being the first donator of the night. So 15 entries for Dylan Enderby right off the bat. Here's what the wheel looks like, guys. If you want to take a look at the wheel, we'll be raffling off 10 amazing items. I'll show you some of the first things. We'll show you 2 per round. Dylan is on there 15 times so far. Thank you so much, Dylan. If you're playing trivia, you're just writing down the answers to the questions that I ask you and turning in your answer sheet at the end of the night, just like you do at a bar or a brewery. And you are going to answer 54 questions over 5 rounds. The first 4 questions are all worth 12 points each. 1 point for every question you get right and 2 points for the bonus, number 11, at the end of each round for a total of 12 points. You can double up 1 round throughout the night. So if you're really good at Parks and Rec, you might want to double up that round, or SNL or UCLA or Seinfeld. And then our confidence round is worth 55 points. You can't double up that round, but you can get 55 points on it if you're super smart at random trivia. Get ready for all of that coming up in just a bit. Mark says, Heidi, thanks. Heidi says, cheers with my USC mug. And Victoria says, happy birthday. Mark says, thanks. I'm drinking a Mr. Perfect IPA. I am what I am, and I say I'm absolutely perfect. There he is, Kurt Hedig, one of my favorite wrestlers from back in the day. This is courtesy of Manny Cortez. Thank you, Manny, for sharing this beer. I actually shared one of the beers you gave me with Cam. So you let me and Cam try this beer out. Thank you, Manny. 12 people watching live. We're getting started in just a few minutes, guys. The first round is all about Seinfeld. Seinfeld trivia will be our first round of the night. And remember, you can get a bonus point when you go to triviawithbuds.com and you RSVP to any event. We've got all the events up this week. Tomorrow, I have a show at 8, from 8 to 9 p.m. Pacific. So we'll just be doing trivia from 7 to like 7:45. And it will be crowd purr, just 3 rounds of crowd purr, but we'll give away 3 prizes. And that'll be tomorrow night, so come play that. Wednesday night, we're doing food and drink trivia. Thursday night, we're doing word game trivia. Friday night, we're doing Wheel of Fortune style trivia. And I'm still looking for 4 contestants. If you want to play Wheel of Fortune on Friday night, let me know. Saturday night's all Disneyland specific, Disneyland trivia. And Sunday is 5 more picture rounds. 5 more picture rounds coming at you. All right. Tonight we had several RSVPs. We'll start in 4 minutes, by the way, guys. We'll start at 7:10. And I did a show today. I did 3 Zoom trivia meetings. I went to the store with Annabelle. I ate some chicken with Ashley and Tanya. It's been a very busy day. Mark Shipley's birthday bash. We have Amy Madigan, Brian Harris, Cam Alador, Christy Shipley, Dylan Enderby, Greg Nelson, Heidi Baird, John Holloman, Julie Matalonis, Ken Maxey, Mark Shipley, Ron Carrera, and Victoria Carrera. Thank you guys for playing. Give yourself that bonus point for RSVPing on the website. Let me know what you're drinking in Mark's honor tonight. Mark is a young 29 years old or so. So make sure you drink for Mark tonight. And thank you guys for being here. Thanks for those generous donations. Just got another donation from who? Let's find out. It was on PayPal. And the donator is my friend Heidi Baird. $5. Happy birthday, Mark. Fight on USC. Fight on USC. Thank you so much, Heidi. You're going on the list 5 times for your $5 donation. We're giving away very cool things at the end of the night. I'm going to tell you guys at the end of the night, one of the top 3 scoring teams is going to win this big old board game. It's called Big Bang Theory Fan Edition. 400 new questions This is the Big Bang Theory Super Trivia Edition. If you like Big Bang Theory, this is our top prize tonight, the fan edition. You've got all kinds of cool stuff there. This looks really fun if you like the show. Big Bang Theory Trivia Edition. That'll be our top prize tonight. One of the top 3 scoring teams getting this fantastic board game. We gave away a sushi roll dice rolling game last night. Tonight, Big Bang Theory for for Mark's birthday. Greg just commented, 2 years younger than me. And we are having some fun. In about 2 minutes, the first round starts. It's all about Seinfeld. It's not super easy, so hopefully you know Seinfeld. Freddie's excited for that top prize. Hopefully Freddie wins it. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm a little buzzed because I had some ciders we picked up from RT Rogers Brewing Company. Ashley and her mom busted them out, and they said, you got to try this one, and then this one, and then this one. So I had a bunch of cider, and then I had my last Charlie from Ogopogo, which is one of my favorite beers. So good. And now I'm drinking an IPA from San Francisco. This is the Mr. Perfect beer from, where is this? Local brewing company in San Francisco. Freddie says, happy birthday, Mark. Mark says the 28th anniversary of my 29th birthday. Thanks. We're going to get started in just a minute, guys. Write down all the answers to the questions. Don't comment with your answers. Just write them down and turn them in at the end of the night. We won't be doing any crowd purse stuff. We will be doing the caption contest. I got a great picture for you for the caption contest that we started last night. An idea conceived by Dylan Enderby. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you have a party coming up, I'd love to host some trivia for your bash. Let me know what you got going on, and I will happily oblige. After rounds 1, question 5, I'm going to show you the first raffle prize for the end of the night. And then at the end of the round, I'll show you the second raffle prize. Some very fun stuff inspired by Mark's picks tonight. Some fun stuff coming your way. Shelly Maxey's here. She says, happy birthday, Mark. April Spears and Mari have not commented yet. I imagine they're here, or they'll be here maybe a little bit later. Sometimes they show up a little bit later. Ken says, I'm a little more buzzed than you. My buddy came over to play some darts. Ken, you got a lot of buddies. You go golfing, you play darts. Ken, if I live closer to Walnut, I feel like you and I would be friends. Mark says, thanks again. All right, guys, it's 7:10. We're going to start the first round of trivia. It's all about Seinfeld. Let's see what you know about some Seinfeld trivia. Round number 1, question number 1. What baby name does George have reserved for his first child, only to have it stolen? Number one. Don't comment with your answer. Just write it down on a piece of paper. You're going to turn in that piece of paper at the end of the night. Top 3 scoring teams are going to get some prizes courtesy of April Spears. Number 1, what baby name does George have reserved for his first child, only to have it stolen? I wrote all these questions from memory because I'm a big Seinfeld fan. So hopefully you have some fun with these questions. They're pretty tough, though. I think some of them are pretty tough. Here comes number 2. Number 2, when Kramer fakes working at a company, what's the only thing he carries in his briefcase? Number 2, when Kramer fakes working at a company, what's the only thing he carries in his briefcase? Ken says, if you live closer to Walnut, we'd be more than friends for sure. Ken, that sounds a little sexual. Number 2, what do you think? Number 2? Ken and Shelly are swingers. I just found out from that last comment from Ken. Number 2, when Kramer fakes working at a company, what's the only thing he carries in his briefcase? Number 2. What do you think, number 2? Shout out to my friend Paul Wells, who's here. What's up, Paul Wells? Good to see you. Here's number 3 for Seinfeld. What type of fast food chicken venue opens across from Kramer's apartment? What's the name of it? Number 3, what type of fast food chicken venue opens across from Kramer's apartment? One of my favorite episodes, number 3. I'm wearing a white tank top right now. It's not a, I don't want to call it a wife beater, but that's what you would call this type of shirt. I don't own any of those. I don't like undershirts, but this is just a white t-shirt. And Ashley goes, where'd you get that? And I said, I don't know. She goes, is it mine? And I said, maybe. I don't know. I don't usually have white t-shirts, but it says Mossimo on the back, who is Aunt Becky's baby daddy. And they're both going to jail maybe. But it's from Target. At some point, someone bought me a white tank top from Target. It's the chicken, Jerry. The chicken. says Julia. Shelly says, I think I'm on the losing end of this deal. Shelly is not involved. Number 4, what is Elaine's dad's profession? There's a tough question for you, unless you've seen one episode of the show. Number 4, what is Elaine's dad's profession? Thanks for your generous donations on Venmo and PayPal. Venmo, Ryan Buds, PayPal, ryanbuds@gmail.com. We're having a good time. Heidi and Dylan on the wheel already. I'm going to show you the first prize after question 5. Double the prizes tonight. Double the fun for Mark Shipley's birthday. The young Mark from Laverne, California. Here comes number 5 in the episode The Red Dot. Where was the red dot? In the episode of Seinfeld, The Red Dot, where was the red dot? Number 5. Mark says a big thank you from April and Mari for their happy, unending generosity and for being great people. Dylan says wife beaters are properly called A-shirts. There you go, Dylan. There you go. I've also heard them called Dago tees in Chicago. In Jersey, we call them Ginny tees. I have not worn a proper one of those type of shirts since I was probably in 8th grade. And I only wore them because someone told me that you should. But I don't like undershirts. I don't like 2 layers of shirt. That's terrible. If I could at any time, I would only be wearing a t-shirt and shorts. No socks. Just boxers, boxer briefs, shorts, and a t-shirt. And especially a tank top. I do love tank tops. A shirt equals less of a slur. A shirt is less of a slur. Yes, that is true. Ginny says G, not J, Ginny. Oh, Guinea? I see what you're saying there. Yes. All these shirts are associated with bad names. Let's just call them A shirts, like Dylan suggests. Number 5. Guys, we're halfway through the first round of trivia. It's all about Seinfeld for Mark Shipley's birthday bash. The first prize tonight is something we haven't given away in several months. And I just came into one more. It is a Jeff Goldblum pillowcase. Look at this thing. There it is. It says life finds a way. Life finds a way. And this is Goldblum, Jeff Goldblum shirtless and a dinosaur and a rainbow. This is a double twin-size pillowcase. It is massive. Look at this massive thing. This is huge. And you can win this tonight. April says, let's make the prizes a little bit bigger tonight. And I said, I'll see what I can do. So here you go. Double pillowcase. Who's going to win this Jeff Goldblum pillowcase? Donate on Venmo. Donate on PayPal. I will mail this to your house ASAP. Okay? Mari says, April's man. I think you guys already have one of these. Beth says, learning lots about you tonight. Or a-hole shirts. You mean which way to the beach? Mari says, April's man. Julie says, I don't even own a shirt, let alone many shirts that would necessitate an entire rack. I like that Wayne's World reference from Julia. All right, we're back in the mix. Here comes number 6, who is Festivus 4. Number 6, 4 is in quotes. Who is Festivus 4? Number 6. Number 6, who is Festivus 4? Number 6. I think that's a body pillowcase so you can cuddle with Goldblum. Yes, that's what it is. What did I say? Twin size? I meant body pillow. That's Ken's swinging partner, says Shelly. Number 6. Who is Festivus 4? Number 6. Me and Goldblum are going to show up to the Maxey house pretty soon. What's up, guys? It's me and Jeff Goldblum. Number 6. Who is Festivus 4? Number 6. Number 7, while dining at Mendy's in season 6's The Soup, Jerry's stand-up nemesis Kenny Bania raves that they make the best blank in the city. Fill in the blank. What does Kenny say they make the best of in the city? Number 7. Number 7. Annabelle was in the garage earlier, guys. She hid behind a big piece of cardboard. And I sat down on my desk and she was like, boo! And I almost peed a little. It was like very scary. I don't like being scared. I don't like haunted houses and things. So when my kid jumps out and scares me, I'm like, yeah. And she's in a real scare mood. She will just hide behind the doorway to any room in the house. And I walk through and she's like, bah! And I'm like, bah! So I need to start wearing Depends, I think, just to be safe. Number 7, while dining at Mendy's, what does Kenny say they have the best of? Number 8, what's the name of the video store that Elaine frequents in Vincent Picks or for Vincent Picks? Number 8, what's the name of the video store that Elaine frequents for Vincent Picks? Ken says if me and Goldblum show up at his house in Walnut, he has to stretch a bit. Number 8, no problem. Number 8, I feel like Goldblum's going to stretch. I feel like that's his MO. Number 8. Trivia every night. Thanks for playing, you guys. We're giving away a Jeff Goldblum pillowcase and something else very fun. Our rounds tonight include Seinfeld, Parks and Rec, SNL, and UCLA Sports. Number 8, what's the name of that video store? Julia Matalonis just donated $5 and says, happy birthday, Mark, as my grandpa would say, another trip around the sun. Another trip around the sun. From Julia's grandpa to Mark Shipley. Julia on the list 5 times tonight to win that Goldblum pillowcase. And 9 other amazing items. Get ready, guys. Get ready. I love scaring people. It's my favorite pastime, says Mari. Mari's here. Mari and April responsible for the double prizes tonight. Thank you, Mari and April. Here comes number 9. When Jerry signs an autograph for a waitress, he writes, there's nothing finer than what? Number 9, there's nothing finer than what? Number 9. Jerry signs an autograph for a waitress. He writes, there's nothing finer than what? Victoria says, so much the same. I love it. My man, I have that and batteries. Jeff, don't judge. Oh, boy. April likes a nice gold bloomin' onion. That's what she calls it. Number 9. I'll order the gold bloomin' onion. Wink, wink. And Mari's like, I got you. Number 9. When Jerry signs an autograph for a waitress, he writes, there's nothing finer than what? Number 9. We've got 10 and 11, and we're done for this round, guys. 10 and 11. I'm already slurring a tiny bit. Here comes number 10. Where does George take naps at Yankee Stadium? Where does George take naps at Yankee Stadium? Mark Shipley, let me know how you're doing so far. I had you in mind when I was writing these questions. Let me know how you're doing so far. All right. Sorry, I had to send an email. Guys, this is really cool. Someone sent me a message and said, hi, Ryan. I'm a big fan of your podcast. I listen all the time. I'm curious. I heard you mention on one episode that you were in a Zoom call for a graduation party and was wondering if you were available to be hired for another Zoom work happy hour thing for my team. So that's a perfect example of the podcast leading to the business, which is really, really cool. Someone listens to the podcast. I mentioned I did a show, and then they're like, ooh, that's a cool idea. Maybe I'll do that. So thank you for recommending me to friends and family and coworkers for upcoming trivia shows. For any occasion, everything virtual is happening because all the physical events are being canceled through the end of the year. So if you have something coming up or you know somebody that does, send them my way. And thank you so much in advance for doing that. April says, Julia says, I get scared easily. I scream at everything. No one actually trying to scare me, though. I'm just turning a corner and yelp. Mark, happy birthday, says April. Brian says, that was a funny episode. Mark says, pretty good. So you made them sufficiently easy. Mari says, oh, I'd have a grand old time with you, Julia. And April says, go, Ryan. get your network on. Greg says Simba scares you, doesn't hear. Here's the bonus for 2 points. What are Jerry's parents' first names on the show? Just need the first names of Jerry's parents on the show, not the actors, but the character names. Brian Harris just donated $5 and says, happy birthday, Mark. From Brian Harris all the way up in Connecticut, saying, what's up to Mark Shipley? Happy birthday, Mark. Harris is on the list 5 times. Thank you, Harris. Thank you, guys. We're up to 30 names on the list so far. Thanks for your generous donations on Venmo and PayPal. Any repeats for round number 1? Any repeats for round number 1? Any repeats at all? Let me know. Any repeats at all? My son has been trying to jump scare me for years. That's all right. I've almost tripped over Clint a bunch, says Greg. Any repeats for round 1? If you joined in late, let me know which questions you want to see again. All right, that's the end of round number 1. We're going to be back with the answers. Oh, let's see. Brian wants number 2. Kramer fakes working at a company. What's the only thing he carries in his briefcase? That's for Brian Harris. Any other ones? Let me know. Let me know. Guys, we're going to be back in just a second with the answers to round number 1, but we have a caption contest where I'm going to show you a pretty random picture of myself from back in the day, and you are going to caption it in the comments. Julia wants 8 and 9. All right, let's see here. Number 8, what's the name of the video store? Elaine frequents for Vincent Picks. And number 9, when Jerry signs an autograph for a waitress, he writes, there's nothing finer than what? Nothing finer than what? All right. So we have a caption contest. I'm going to show it to you right now. Thanks for your generous donations on Venmo and PayPal. I appreciate it. We are going to show you the next raffle prize, which is a pair of Star Wars art squares from Drew Blank. Look at these. BB-8 and Rey with a cool sunset background. BB-8 and Rey. You can win both of these as a set. They would look really cool hanging next to each other. Rey and BB-8. These are from drewblank.com. You can win these tonight in a raffle. We're giving away that Go Bloom pillowcase, and we're giving away this Star Wars artwork. If you like Star Wars, this is for you. Hit me up on Venmo. Hit me up on PayPal if you like Star Wars to win Rey and BB-8 artwork from drewblank.com. We'll be right back, guys. While I'm gone, in between the rounds, I want you to come up with the best possible caption for this picture. My favorite, when we come back, we'll get 2 bonus points. Here's the picture. We'll see you in a couple of minutes. Thanks for playing trivia with me. Come up with a caption. Put that in the comments. What is your caption for this picture? Caption for this picture. All right, guys, back in 30 seconds with the answers to round number 1. Great comments so far on this picture of me from Christmas morning. Probably 89. Probably 89 or so. Thanks for hanging out and having some fun with me in my garage for Mark Shipley's birthday. 19 people watching and playing along. 4 rounds of trivia left to go. We just did Seinfeld. Next up, we've got some UCLA sports action in the mix. All right. We are jumping into the answers to round 1 here, Seinfeld, in just a second. Trivia is free and fun to play every night, 7 p.m. Thanks for playing. Tomorrow will be a very short show, guys. It is crowd per, probably 3 rounds from 7 to 7:40 or so before my show at 8. We'll give out some cool prizes, so we'll still keep it going. And then Wednesday's food and drink trivia. Thursday, word games. Friday is going to be Wheel of Fortune. Saturday, Disneyland trivia. And Sunday is 5 picture rounds. So that'll be cool. We have a picture round tonight. The SNL round tonight is all picture rounds. Picture questions, rather. All right. We're going to take that down. We're going to take that down. Seinfeld. We'll keep that there. All right, guys, here we go. Answers coming up for round number 1. Let's see how you did on Seinfeld trivia. Seinfeld trivia number 1. What name does George have reserved for his first child only to have it stolen? That's 7. The number 7. Number 1. Number 2, when Kramer fakes working at a company, what's the only thing he carries in his briefcase? Crackers, Ritz crackers. He opens them up and he sits there and eats them like this. It's really funny. Number 2, crackers. Number 3, what type of fast food chicken venue opens across from Kramer's apartment? Kenny Rogers Roasters. Number 3, Kenny Rogers Roasters. Number 4, what's Elaine's dad's profession? That is an author. One specific episode, if you knew her cranky dad, who was an author. Number 5, in the red dot. The red dot's on a cashmere sweater. Number 6, Festivus for the rest of us. Festivus for the rest of us. Number 7, the soup. Jerry's stand-up nemesis Kenny says they have the best swordfish in the city. The best swordfish. And then Jerry says, I'll take the salmon. Number 8, what's the name of the video store? Champagne Video. That's a very specific reference. Champagne Video. Vincent Picks makes her the necklace out of the play button. Number 9, when Jerry signs an autograph, he says, there's nothing finer than being in your diner. That is on the Bubble Boy episode. Number 9, he wants to take it back, and she won't let him. Number 10, where does George take naps at Yankee Stadium? Under his desk. He has a little nap station under his desk. Number 10, for 2 points, Jerry's parents' names are Morty and Helen. Morty and Helen. Here are all the answers again one more time. Look at that Seinfeld emoji I found. Number 1 was 7. Number 2 was crackers. Number 3 was Kenny Rogers Roasters. Number 4 was author. Number 5 was on a sweater. Number 6, for the rest of us. Number 7, swordfish. Number 8, champagne video. Number 9, being in your diner. Number 10, under his desk. And the bonus, Morty and Helen Seinfeld. There you have it, guys. Round number 2, UCLA sports, coming up in just a minute. Let me know how you did on that first round in the comments. And speaking of comments, we showed a picture of me earlier that looked like this. It was me on Christmas morning, 88, 89, something like that. And you guys came up with great captions for it. Let's see some of my favorite ones in the comments. April says, dude, where's my growler? Ken says, oh shit, I got to take a deuce. Greg says, the year we decided to get grass instead of carpet for Christmas. Shelly says, it's clothes, isn't it? I hate getting clothes for Christmas. Freddie says, when you see your mom doing more than kissing Santa Claus. Oh boy. Heidi says, when you've already peaked and are disappointed. John says, I had this dream. I was an adult sitting just like this on the beach, but a leg was missing and I was covered in blood. Oh, John, that's a good one. Dylan says, I wonder which of these boxes is a flashlight. Julia says, poltergifts. Victoria says, the original inspiration for Dick in the Box. And Brian says, welcome to the 80s where shag carpet is sponsored by Jumanji. My favorite one's going to John Holloman. Give yourself 2 bonus points, John. I had this dream I was an adult sitting just like this on a beach, but one leg was missing and I was covered in blood. Maybe I did have that dream way back in the day. John Holloman, great job. Add 2 points to your score. Honorable mention goes to Greg Nelson. We decided to get grass instead of carpet for Christmas. It was the grossest carpet. I was so happy when we got rid of it in the late 90s. Great job, Greg. Give yourself 1 bonus point. And thanks for playing that caption contest. Round number 2 is all about UCLA sports. I don't know anything about UCLA, but maybe you do, like my friend Greg. And we're going to jump into that round right now. It's Greg's birthday. Thank you, Greg. Not Greg. It's Mark's birthday. Mark, thanks for being born. Happy August 24th birthday. Mark Shipley's birthday bash. Thanks for playing, guys. And thanks for being here. Kathleen says, happy birthday, Mark. We're jumping into round 2, which is all about UCLA. And you will have a great time if you like UCLA. Here we go. Here's all I know. And I'm being very serious right now. Literally not one other fact. Not one other fact. Other than my brother came to visit in August, last August, so about a year ago. Maybe September. I think he came Labor Day weekend. And he said, hey, I'm a huge sports fan. Can we go visit the UCLA campus? We drove there. We parked. We walked around the whole campus. We went in the store. He bought a shirt. We looked around. He looked at a certain person's center. And he goes, man, this is great. I've never done this. Thanks for taking me here. That is all I know. Everything from that visit. I've never looked up anything, read anything, observed anything. I have 100% zero knowledge, or 0%. Greg Nelson, who would correct me on that. On UCLA and sports, I know nothing. I could at least BS a little bit of Bears, a little bit of Cubs, a little bit of Sox, a little bit of Bulls, being from Chicago. But UCLA, I know nothing. So hopefully you have fun with these rounds. But I'm going to be honest with you. I just took them from a UCLA trivia website. Okay? This is for Mark's birthday. Here's question number 1. How many consecutive times did UCLA beat USC in the 90s? I know that Mark and Heidi are going to yell at each other about this one. Number 1, what do you think? Number 1, what do you think? Number 1. April says, give me some softball questions. There might be some UCLA softball questions in here, April. Greg says, yes, I was going to say honorable mention. Doesn't mean anything unless I get a point. Victoria says a certain person's center. Victoria, I didn't want to give away a name. Brian says, I only know basketball. Number 1. Also, since I copied and pasted these, I don't know what sport this is talking about. I don't know if this is basketball or football or badminton. I have no idea. So use your best judgment on these. These are mostly for Mark, who just put all caps, go Bruins. Mari says, April, you're such a lesbian. Dylan says, what sport would number 1 be? Dylan, I don't fucking know. Number 1. Ron's a massive UCLA fan. Here's the thing. I can't imagine that this statistic, if you knew it, could be multiple sports. Does that make sense? Number 1. What do you think? Number 1. I'm thinking of the other questions that I copied and pasted, and I still don't know what sport this is. Number 1. Number 1. Brian says probably football. I think you're probably right. Number 1. Number 1. Ashley, my wife, I sent her some of the best comments from the picture, and she said Shelley's was her favorite. It's clothes, isn't it? I hate getting clothes for Christmas. So, Shelley, if Ashley was picking, then you would be chosen. Good job. Here comes number 2. What uniform number did Gary Beban wear? Was Gary Beban a football player? Maybe. Basketball player? Possibly. Tennis player? Maybe. Number 2. Number 2, what uniform number did Gary Beban wear? Number 2. I like Mark a lot. He's a good friend of mine. But do I like him enough to research sports? I do not. Number 2. Do I like any of you enough to research a sport? It's a tough call, guys, and it's probably 90 to 10. Number 2, what uniform number does Gary Beban wear? He does not wear it anymore. I think he's probably dead. Number 2. Number 2. Oh, Victoria, eat all the dicks in Fontana. Beban. Oh, it's actually Gary Beban. I hope he's dead. I don't care. Number 2. That's an odd name for a female softball player, Gary. Says April. Number 2. Number 2. What do you think? Number 2. If you tell me, if anybody else the rest of the night tells me it's actually something, you will be banned from my life. Number 2. I can't ban you from trivia. I can't ban you from the Wix app, but I will ban you from my life, Victoria. Number 2. Not dead. Not yet. The night's young. He might get hit with a stray firework from Victoria's house in Fontana. Number 3, which UCLA Bruin with both a one-syllable first and last name scored the game-winning touchdown in the 1996 Classic matchup? Again, what sport could it be? Which UCLA Bruin with both a one-syllable first and last name scored a game-winning touchdown? Oh, wait, you know the sport, touchdowns, football, in the 1996 Classic matchup. Number 3, what do you think? Number 3. Was this question written by someone a bit tipsy? Possibly. Number 3. What do you think? Number 3. Gary Beeben. What a piece of shit. Number 3. Happy birthday, Mark. Number 3. Greg says, actually, Greg, you're banned. Greg, you've been banned. If I see a post about your goddamn dog, you're out. Number 3. Which UCLA Bruin with both a one-syllable first and last name scored the game-winning touchdown in the 1996 Classic matchup? What do you think? Mari says, having a virtual birthday party for Mark Shipley. Happy birthday, Mark. Thank you, Mari, for sharing that video. So very kind of you. Thank you, Mari. Thank you guys for playing and hanging out tonight. Thank you. Mark says the only Heisman Trophy winner. That's what I was thinking, Mark. Craig says, F you and your dogs. April says, Mark, I hope you can laugh at us. Heidi says, if you copied USC trivia, it would be much more specific. Well, this round guarantees I won't win the Big Bang Theory game, says Freddie. Greg says, oh, really? Because I remember you banning me from the trivia and the app. Greg, I will double ban you right now. Greg says, Clint's my life. April says, whose dogs? All right, here's number 4. Who is the second-year head coach for the 2019 season? What sport would this be? I could find it out because I know the answer. Football. We're talking football for this one. Football. Who is the second-year head coach for the 2019 season of football? Number 4 at UCLA. Number 4. I went to Western Illinois University, did not go to one sporting event. Not one. Not even invited to one or like, hey, we're all going. Not even close to college sports at my school. You could hear the football games in the distance while you're chugging Keystone Light, but I don't know how to describe to you guys how much I hate sports. I don't think there's a topic. If Mark said, listen, Ryan, I have become very spiritual. Can you do 11 questions on Genesis? Just that book. I would be like, all right, at least I'll get something out of this because it's a book. Looking up the questions for it. But whenever you say sports, unless it's sports songs, sports movies, sports video games, where there's something added onto it, it's like nails on a chalkboard for my eyes and ears and soul. Truly hate it. Truly. And somebody the other day at the meetup, Mike, one of the old guys who plays at RT Rogers, he's like, your sports questions really suck. He's like, can I send you some? And I was like, I will pay you money to send me 100 trivia questions on good sports things because I don't know anything. Brian says, thanks for the hint, Mark. April says, don't dog Keystone Light. April, next time you and I hang out, or the first time, we're going to chug some 40s of Keystone Light. Mari says, we're right there with you. Victoria says, does Western even have teams? That's because you played Monopoly on Friday nights. Victoria, we did that in high school. That wasn't in college. In college, I was busy getting laid all the time from the girl I married and have been with for 16 years. So listen, college was a different ball game. Chrissy says, same here. April says, you have a soul. Dylan says, I'm down for a Genesis round. The book, not the band. F. Phil Collins. Dylan, he's a real wisecracker. Number 5, what unusual item did Coach Tommy Prothrow have with him on the sideline of every game? Guys, do you see how little I cared about this question? I didn't even put a question mark on it. I was like, I couldn't even be bothered with a question mark. Number 5, Tommy Prothrow. Euphoria says, prove it. We saw the pick. April says, Keystone 40s. One for me, one for my homies. Mark says, what about basketball? I thought you liked basketball. I like playing basketball, Mark, but that's about it. You'll have some basketball questions probably sometime soon. Somebody just donated, I think. Freddie G donated $5. Thank you, Freddie G. Oh, wait, a bunch of people donated. Oh, I missed all these. Hold on. What's this one from? Brian Harris, $5. I think I mentioned that one. April Spears donated $50. $50. Again, she donated 50 the other day and said, can you make Mark's birthday special? So I bought extra prizes. Then she said, tonight, here's 50 more bucks. Half for me and Mari, half for Mark Shipley. So, Mark, you just got 25 more entries for your birthday from April and Mari. So you are on the wheel a ton of times because you also just donated right after April $10 and says, thanks to everyone for the birthday love. Ryan, take satisfaction in what an amazing community of awesome people you have brought together. So Mark Shipley now has 35 entries courtesy of April. Thank you, April, and thank you, Mari. You guys are awesome, and you're on the wheel a whole ton of times. Freddie G just donated $5, says tipping mid-round because I don't know shit about UCLA. I'm with you, Freddie. I didn't even put a question mark. Fred, you're going on here 5 times. Boom and boom. And let's see. Hold on. Another thing came through from Jay Reyes. $15. A little late to the party, but just wanted to wish Mark a wonderful happy birthday. It's been great getting to know you through Buds. Thank you, Jay. Wow, what a nice friend. Jay Reyes. Jay, you're on here, and happy birthday from Jay to Mark. Happy birthday, Mark Shipley. All right, we're up to 110 entries on the wheel already, guys. 110 entries. Mari says, those fighting words, Dylan. April says, Ryan doesn't like sports with balls. Victoria says, you. April says, I'm waiting for softball questions. All right. Greg says, so he's all about cross country. Okay, here we go. This is round number 2. Question 6. Oscar Edwards wore a black waist towel with what symbol on it? Number 6. Oscar Edwards, some sort of athlete, wore a black waist towel with what symbol on it? Number 6. Number 6. Mama Mark Ship Heck Ye. Your Venmo too? Shipley Heck? What? Mark Shipley Heck. Your Venmo too. I don't know what that means. Mark says, thank you so much, Jay. Victoria says, I thought that said who, not Ryan. April, you're amazing, says Mark. JJJ. You guys are all the best. The fact that I get to do this every night for y'all is great. And we have a small crowd of 20 tonight, but I think you're all having a good time. Thanks so much for being here for Mark's birthday. Number 7, what state were both Red Sanders and Tommy Prothro from? Number 7, what state were Red Sanders and Tommy Prothro from? What do you think? I'm out of beer. I'm out of cold beer. I don't think I have any cold beer left in the fridge. I put in some Bud Lights earlier, but they're probably still warm. We never showed you the prize for halfway through the round, guys. So again, we're doing double the prizes tonight. The first prize is this, a Harry Potter coloring book. Harry Potter Magical Artifacts. This is like a legit, big-ass, really nice paper coloring book. Magical Artifacts. Look at this one. Check out this page. Very, very cool stuff. Weasley's Mega Box. That's on one. On this one, you got some potions and some trunks and things. Very cool. Magical Artifacts. This is a Harry Potter coloring book. And this is coming from me to you. This is a special, extra special present for the raffle tonight. You can win that. You can win these Star Wars pictures of Rey and BB-8. And you can win a big old ass Jeff Goldblum pillowcase so far. These are the 3 prizes. These are the 3 prizes so far. There it is. Big old banner. You can just hang it on your wall if you don't have one of these twin pillowcases. Got a big old Goldblum nipple there for you. April's got one. She loves it. So much so, she almost switched teams just for that pillowcase. Freddie says he's telling Mark to check his Venmo. Greg says 1 in 50 chance for Sep. Jay Reyes, are you having a stroke? Do you taste pennies? Okay, here we go. This is number 8. What was the first women's sport instituted by UCLA in 1919? What was the first women's sport instituted by UCLA in 1919? Jay says toast. Does anyone smell toast? I swear someone's making toast. Mari says she loves it a little too much. Number 8, number 8. Number 8. One time, Mari took the Jeff Goldblum pillowcase away from April, made the pillowcase sleep on the couch because she was a little jealous. I heard that somewhere on a Reddit. Someone told me Mari did that. She stretched out the pillowcase, put it on the couch, and she said, "That's enough, April. I think you've had enough." So I'm just saying, that's what I heard. Number 8. Number 8. Greg Nelson just donated $5. Says, "Happy birthday, Mark. Double prizes." Happy birthday, Mark, for double prizes from Greg Nelson to Mark the Man Shipley. He works at JPL, guys. He's very successful. If you're ever like, man, I hope Mark catches a break. He's a very smart dude. He works with Jet Propulsion, and today's his birthday. April says, "Oh man, Jeff's the man. He tickles my oh boy." Greg says, "Is 8 softball?" Mari says, "It's true." Here comes number 9. What year was John R. Wooden hired to coach the men's basketball team? 38, 48, 58, or 68? What do you think? 38, 48, 58, or 68? 2 questions left, 10 and 11. 10 and 11, and we're done for this round. Our next round is all about a little something called SNL characters. I'll show you a picture. You tell me the names of the characters on the screen from SNL. Then we have Parks and Rec trivia and the confidence round to close things out. Here comes number 10. In 1967, the Bruins had an incredible year in large part thanks to center Lou Alcindor, who is better known as what? Number 10, Lou Alcindor, who is better known as what? Number 10, number 10. What do you think? Number 10? Number 10. Another donation just came in from Ken Maxey. $10 says, "Cheers to Mark for your birthday," from Ken and Shelly Maxey in Walnut, California. The Maxies say, "Happy birthday and cheers to you, Mark." Great job, Mark. Thanks for being born, Mark. Maxies are in for your birthday. It's like we all get to kind of drink and hang out with each other, right? We're talking here. We're having some fun. You know what I do miss is just getting drunk at bars. Can't really do that these days. But once the world opens back up, we're all going to get together and laugh about this crazy year. Bretton says, "I'm back, bitches." What's up, Bretton Thompson? Victoria says, "Wow." Brian says, "Al Cinder." What did I say? Alcindor? Alcindor sounds like a Lord of the Rings character. Victoria says, "Wow." I refuse to say it the right way. That's Lou Alcindor. Lou Alcindor. Number 10, number 10. And the bonus for 2 points. What is the most popular undergrad program at UCLA? What is the most popular undergrad program at UCLA? Number 11 for 2 points. Number 11 for 2 points. What do you think? Number 11. Does sound like a Harry Potter character. April says the answer to is the 7 Horsemen. It might be. All right, guys. That's the end of round number 2. I'm not doing any repeats because I don't want to read the questions again. If you need a repeat, hopefully you just don't need one. Okay, that's the end of round number 2. Something fun and interesting is coming up next. It's called SNL Trivia. Victoria wants number 6. Do you really, Victoria? Or are you just being kind of a, Number 6, Oscar Edwards wore a black waist towel with what symbol on it? Who knows? Who cares? Hopefully you do. That's the end of round number 2. Write down those answers. We'll be back in just a minute. Thanks for playing. Thanks for your generous donations on Venmo and PayPal. Our next prize is a yellow Trivia with Buds coaster. It's got the cork backing. It's probably 6 inches. No, 5 inches by 5 inches. Nice square. It's a tile like in a bathroom. And it's coated in something that will keep the rings off. This is a great one. Freddie says, can you repeat them all? 100% no, Freddie. I like you a lot. I'm not repeating them all. Not a chance. There you go. Trivia with Buds. Win this tonight. That's our 4th raffle prize. We're giving away some artwork. We're giving away Harry Potter. We're giving away this coaster. And we're giving away Jeff Goldblum. More prizes to come. Double the prizes tonight for Mark Shipley's fantastic birthday. We'll be right back. Thanks for playing Trivia with me. Support my friends at High Point Brewing Company. They make amazing beer like this one. We'll be right back. Stephen Marquez says, cheers to Mark from the Marquez family over on YouTube. Thank you, Stephen Marquez. All right, guys, we might do a shot for Mark's birthday when we come back. We'll be right back with more trivia. We are back, guys. Thanks for playing Trivia with Buds every night on Facebook. Happy birthday, Mark Shipley. I'm glad you were born, Mark. Glad to know you and Christy. We're giving away very cool stuff tonight. Double the prizes, courtesy of April Spears for Mark Shipley's birthday. We have the Trivia with Buds yellow neon coaster. We have the Star Wars art set of Rey and BB-8. We have the Harry Potter Magical Artifacts Book of Coloring. Lots of cool things to color in there. This is from Warner Brothers, so it's like a legit book. Look at this one. Rita Skeeter's Albus Dumbledore, The Life and Lies. That's pretty cool. You can color that in. And we have the Jeff Goldblum pillowcase and some other very cool stuff coming up. 2 prizes every round to show you. Thanks for donating on Venmo and PayPal to win those prizes at the end of the night. One of the top 3 scoring teams is going to get a Big Bang Theory trivia game, the fan edition. 400 new questions submitted by fans for the Big Bang Theory board game. Looks like a really cool love letter to fans of the show. We are going into the answers to round number 2, UCLA Bruins sports. Number 1, whoops, wrong thing. Here we go. Number 1. How many consecutive times did UCLA beat USC in the 90s? That was 8. 8 times from 91 to 99, something like that. Number 2, what uniform number did Gary Beban wear? 16, number 2. Number 3, what UCLA Bruin with a 1-syllable first and last name scored the game-winning touchdown of a 96 classic mashup? Skip Hicks. Skip Hicks, number 3. Number 4, who is the second-year head coach for the 2019 season? Chip Kelly, number 4. Number 5, what unusual item did Coach Tommy Prothro have with him on sidelines every game? A briefcase. Number 5, a briefcase. Number 6, Oscar Edwards wore a black waist towel with a skull and crossbones on it. Number 6. Number 7, what state were both Red Sanders and Tommy Prothro from? Tennessee. Number 8, what was the first women's sport instituted by UCLA in 1919? Basketball. Number 9, what year was John R. Wooden hired to coach the men's basketball team? 1948. Number 10, the Bruins had an incredible year in large part due to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Number 10, in the bonus, what's the most popular undergrad program? Biology. Biology. Those were the answers to round number 2. Thanks for playing along and having some fun with me on Facebook Live. Not to get too deep, but times measurement is a man-made concept, and a little in dungeons never hurt you too, Greg. Dylan says, yes, they were both astonishing. Plus, those rise balls are like wizardry to baseball players. Greg says, thanks, Jay. Jay says his bud's a USC fan. Is that why he hates this round? I don't even know what that means, Jay. I barely know what USC is. Freddie says, would you accept dick towel? Yes. And Dylan says, Buds hates all sports. He'd be equally lost. See, Dylan knows what's up. I'm putting that on the screen. Greg says he hates sports. You guys say it like it's a bad thing. Truly hate all sports in every fashion. I hate talking about them. I like wrestling. I don't know what else to tell you. I truly hate all sports. Dylan asked me one of the first trivia nights ever. He goes, hey, do you not like sports? And I was like, I don't. He's like, I could tell. Something like that. He sent me a message. It was a very personal message on DMs on Facebook. But Jay, okay, to the same regard where I said earlier, UCLA, all I know is I took my brother to the campus one time. When you say, am I a USC fan? I could not tell you anything about USC other than it stands for University of Southern California, right? And I still don't know if that's true. And we lived in our first apartment in LA, in Burbank, California, above a guy who claimed he played for USC, and he was like brain dead. This guy was really dumb. And I feel bad for him because he had some kind of problem, but he had all this USC memorabilia. And I was like, what's this? And he's like, this is from the year I played. And I'm like, you were on the team? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, I don't think you were on the team, man. So it was just weird. And he was like a dental hygienist. So he was a very strange guy, but he brought me down to his apartment one time and he said, hey, I have this idea for a website where everybody can gamble on any sport. And I said, okay. And he's like, what do you think? And I'm like, sounds great. He goes, so how do I do that? And he just like kind of sat there and like looked at me. And I'm like, how do you start a website where you can gamble on any sport? I'm like, I think that probably already exists. And he goes, I've been working on it all day. And then he was just printing out statistics of different sports on a printer. And he handed me a big stack of paper, and it was just like volleyball 2014 and some players. And he's like, what do you think of that? And I'm like, well, this is just printouts of things. Like, what is he talking about? So he's like, I'm going to start this website where you can bet on any sport. And I printed out this stuff, and he's like, what else do I need to do? Like, he was seriously just sitting there waiting for me to like open the gates on this sports gambling website. And it was a weird 40 minutes of my life. I'll tell you that. It was very strange. Greg says, I say it like it's a factual thing. You're reading into it. Jay says wrestling, also known as punchy ballet. Dylan says USC's OJ. Was it OJ? Did OJ live beneath me? Yeah, it was OJ Simpson. Greg says, I don't think that's an accurate equation. OJ Simpson, not a Jew. J.O. So he owns DraftKings now. No, DraftKings already existed when this guy was talking to me. Dylan says, I was just trying to tell Ryan he did know something. Freddie says, you're so lucky he didn't murder you. When this guy told me, I goes, so like me and Ashley talked to him separately. She goes, did you know, I don't know his name, Mickey. Did you know Mickey was a dental hygienist? And I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't let that guy near my mouth. She goes, me either. Like this guy was just off, you know? It was very strange. That's my story about sports. That is the closest I could get to talking. Like if you said, did you see the USC game? I would tell that story because that's all I know in the world of USC. I don't know where it's at. I don't know where the campus is. I don't know a player that's ever played there. I don't know any sport they're good at. I don't care to know. I don't ever care to know. But I'm glad that you do, Mark. Or actually, Mark hates USC. He loves UCLA. Mark, I'd do anything for you. So if you said tomorrow we're doing 12 questions on syrup tuxes, I would do it. And I put one on just for Mark Shipley, and I let him squeeze the log cabin down the back of my neck. And that sounds very bizarre. Ashley just came in dancing. You missed the best time to walk in. I just told the story about the guy that lived underneath us and played for USC, but didn't, but was a dental hygienist. Do you remember that guy? What was his name? Ashley just said, I don't know what you're talking about. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you remember when he made me printed out all the things and said, how can I start a gambling site? And he just showed me volleyball statistics and was like, what do you think of this? And I was like, I don't know. Do you remember that? Come say hi to Mark for his birthday.
Happy birthday, Mark.
No, come on the screen. He wants to see you.
No.
I'm so alone. All they want to do is sports trivia. They all just keep making fun of me because I don't know sports.
Gross.
What a bunch of dicks and peas. I said peas. I didn't say the actual word. You're all dicks and peas. What?
I love them all.
I mean, sorry, you guys are great. Mark, happy birthday. What? All right. UCLA. I love it. One of my favorite cities. Here we go. Round number 3, guys. Thanks for playing. This is trivia for Mark's big old birthday. Mark is a keen 29 today. He's able to vote. Is that what you do at age 29? You start voting? Okay, here we go. SNL characters. Here's something I can get behind. You're writing down all of your characters for SNL characters. Here's number 1. Who's this? Number one. Who do you think that is? Number one. What do you think? Number 1? Jay says, I worked with a guy one time in site design who did a similar thing, but for horse races. He would guarantee people they would win if they followed his picks, and then it didn't really take off well. Julia says, USC campus is ugly. Fight me. Dylan says, my wife got her master's from USC. That's admirable. I like that. That's better than any sport, anything. Julia says, so much red brick. Mark says, I'm passionate about both, but polar opposites of one and the other. Dylan says, peas. Julia says, I hate sports. Mark says, thanks, Ashley. Ashley's calling out Buds on his story. Julia says, love Dodgers. That's it. Dylan says, seems that way. Greg says, I love sports, and I've been to USC once. April says, I love the smell of pits. Oh, boy. Freddie says, what about the Lakers? Freddie, when I say I don't know sports, couldn't tell you anything about the Lakers. Not one fact, except one time I did a party LeBron showed up to in Hollywood, and he walked by, and everyone was like, LeBron. That was it. John says, I dislike sports as well. Thanks, John. I got one friend here. You're not a D or a P. Greg says we're answering characters right. Yes, on this one, you have to write the character's name of the character they're portraying. Julie says, I got some stinky ones right now. Come on over. Number 2, what's this character's name? Number two, basketball is confusing. So much ref involvement. Boring. If I had to pick a sport to watch, like if I had to, I would watch basketball. But I still can't get into it enough. You know when I like basketball? When I know personally someone playing in the game, like a nephew or a cousin or a brother or a friend. Even in intramural basketball, like at a gym. It's like, all right, cool. I can get into this because I know the people. I don't give a shit about athletes. I just don't. I never have. I don't hate athletes. I just don't. It's a 0. Like if you are a person who's like scrapbooking, I would never do that in a million years. That's a 0. Scrapbooking in comparison to sports, any sport, to me, is like a 20 out of 100. Let's say that. So if you said, do you want to play basketball or do you want to learn about scrapbooking? I have no interest in either, but immediately I'd be at least 20% more likely to learn about scrapbooking because it seems more practical to me. Like I'm not going to ever be great at basketball. I'll have fun for a second, but the scrapbook, I'm like, ooh, I could turn that into a thing that somebody looks at, or I could cherish these memories. Like there's more reasons right away. You know what I mean? I don't like blankets or crocheting or sewing, but if you said, let's crochet a blanket, you want to learn how to do that? Or do you want to play basketball? I'd be like, I'll probably learn how to crochet because I've played some basketball before. I know what that's all about. All right, I'm rambling. Here's number 3, guys. Mark Shipley's birthday is turning into a sports fiasco. Number 3, who's this character? Let's see. April, you are nasty, but I do love you smelling my armpits. Victoria, you know Kobe and Shaq are right. I know who they are very briefly, except from other parts of pop culture. I know that Kobe's has died, and I know Shaq was in Kazam, whatever it's called. Those are like my reference points for those athletes. Greg says there's not in baseball. There's literally a call every pitch. Freddie says, I'm so jelly that you've been in the same room as King James Buds. It was about, I think he was 20 feet away. I was hosting trivia. He walked in an ugly sweater, a million people behind him. He was in there for 5 minutes. He came back out. They took a million more pictures, and that was it. It was like he made an appearance at a thing I was at. But I was on a microphone like while he walked in. It was really bizarre. Let's see. Do they smell like onions or crayons? Gross. Oh my God, that's so weird. You said that. I've never thought about it, but I guess they smell like crayons. Dylan says, right, because sports has no memory making. Victoria says they're Lakers. Julia, oh yeah, Victoria, I get it. I just don't give a fuck. Julia says last round was rough, but I'm already feeling so much better with this SNL round. Here's number 4. Number 4. What are these characters' names? You could say either of their names or both of their names together or just their last name. Number 4. What do you think? What do you think? We're on question 4 for round 3. Here comes number 5. Oops, number 5. Who's this character? Number 5, guys. Number 5. What do you think? Number 5. It's question number 5. So we're going to show you a prize we're giving away. This one's perfect for this round. Number 5 on the screen. You're going to love this. This is a poster, a brand new prize from Drew Blank at drewblank.com. If you guys like Drew Blank's artwork, go check him out. Support Drew Blank, my friend Drew. To quote an old friend of mine, professional athletes are overpaid freaks of nature for the very niche of set skills they have. Granted, he's the biggest comic book nerd I know. That's from Jay's friend. All right, here we go. This is the prize, one of the raffle prizes. It is Stefan as a poster. Look at this thing. This is 12 by 20, I want to say. It says, is that Mick Jagger? No, it's a fat kid on a slip and slide. His knees look like biscuits, and he's ready to party. This is a fantastic poster for SNL fans everywhere. Stefan from Drew Blank at drewblank.com. You can win this tonight. If you need this poster in your life, I will mail it to you, and it'll be very, very cool. Is that Mick Jagger? No, it's a fat kid on a slip and slide. His knees look like biscuits, and he's ready to party. You can win this tonight. Let me know if you want this, and I'll make sure that your name goes in the raffle with a Venmo or PayPal donation. Thank you guys so much. Dylan wants to do a shot. April says getting tipsy on a Monday night celebrating Mark's birthday. Jay says shots. At the end of this round, we'll do shots, guys. Here's number 6. Who's this character on SNL? Number 6. What do you think? Number 6. Number 6. What could it be? Number 6. Number 7. What's this character's name? Number 7. What do you think? Number 7. SNL characters. Next up is Parks and Rec Trivia in the Confidence Round. Happy birthday, Mark Shipley. Thanks for bringing the fun tonight, guys. Giving away a bunch of cool stuff. Who's going to win that Stefan poster? What do you think? Number 8. What's this character's name on SNL? Number 8. What do you think? Number 8. Number 9. What do you think? Number 9. What's this character's name? Number 9. Number 9. April says, I loved her. R.I.P. So funny. I agree, April. So funny. Number 9. You're talking about number 8, I imagine. More prizes coming at the end of this round in the form of stickers. April and Mari sent me some good ones. We'll show you those in just a minute. Number 10. Who's this? Number 10. What's this character's name? Number 10. What's this character's name? Number 10. What do you think? And number 11 for 2 points. Name the actor and the character here. What's the name of the actor and the character? 2 points if you get both of them. 2 points if you get both of them. Number 11, name the actor and the character. That's the end of round number 3. Let me know if you need any repeats, guys. We're giving away some stickers next. Remember, you can win the Stefan. The little blurb about Stefan, the poster. Is that Mick Jagger? And you can win these stickers. We have Oasis. There's an Oasis sticker from the UK. We have the Beatles. We have Sum 41. And we have Kurt Cobain. So you can win all these stickers. All 4 of these will go to one player in the raffle. Sum 41, Oasis, the Beatles, and Kurt Cobain. Win all these stickers. That is your next raffle prize, guys. Heidi says, I got one ready to go with the shots. I'm going to go pour one right now. Thank you guys so much. Dylan says, hey, Mari, when's your birthday? And girl, we've been doing that since we started. Mari, you taking a shot of Haterade. We'll be right back, guys. Thanks for playing trivia with Buds. And don't forget to support High Point Brewing Company in San Dimas, California. Here's a fun picture for you. We'll see you in a minute. Ooh, Mari's birthday about a month from now. Mari's birthday about a month from now. We're going to have a big party for Mari. That'll be a good time. The party continues on next month. Be right back, guys. All right, guys, we're back with the answers to round number 3. Let's see how you did on the SNL trivia. At the end of this round, we're all going to jump on the split screen. If you want to join in on the funsies to do a quick shot for Mark's birthday, I'm going to share the link right now. Here's the link if you want to jump on the split screen. Thanks for playing. I went into the kitchen to grab another beer, and they're watching Outlander. And it's just murderous, torturous shit. It's like real bad. So I'm like, why are you watching? Why is this like entertainment? She's like, it's really not. So anyway, we are doing some trivia for Mark Shipley's birthday right now. And I just posted the link. If you want to jump on the split screen at the end of the round, we are going to do those shots together. Julia says, I just rewatched it, Walk the Plank. Greg says, yes. Mari says, where's the link? There's the link. I just posted it. Julia, are you saying Walk the Plank is not a slogan of Captain Morgan? Also, what was the completely wrong Captain Morgan slogan? The captain was here. Walk the plank. That was a slogan for sure. What else? Happy birthday, Mark. Got to keep track of birthdays. We're all family. Julia's ready. She's on the link. Very cool. Here come the answers, guys, for round number 3. Let's see how you did on SNL characters. Number 1, we had Mary Catherine Gallagher. Number 1 was Mary Catherine Gallagher. Number 2, we had Mr. Robinson, played by Eddie Murphy. Number 2, Mr. Robinson. Number 3 was Astronaut Jones. Number 3, Astronaut Jones. Number 4 was the Culps, Marty and Bobby Mohan Culp. You could have said either of them or their last name, the Culps. Number 5 was MacGruber. Number 5. Number 6 was the Ladies' Man. Ladies' Man. Number 7 was Opera Man. Number 8 was Roseanne Donna. Number 9 was Barbara Walters, played by Sherry O'Terry. Number 10 was Dunice, spelled like that, which is really funny. Dunice. Number 11 was Mango, played by Chris Kattan, who grew up in the Mount Baldy area. I just read his book not that long ago. Chris Kattan and Mango. Chris Kattan and Mango. That was round number 3. Jump on the split screen. Julia is jumping all around with her phone. She looks like like I'm going to say a little kid or a really old person who's just learning about FaceTime. Very good. And Ladies' Man is Leon Phelps. Yes, you could have said Leon Phelps for that one as well. I think that works fine. Jump on the split screen, guys. I shared the link everywhere. StreamYard and then a bunch of gibberish. Dylan says everyone has to add a double shot to their amount. We got some blood in and blood out code here in Bud's territory. All right. We have 2 rounds of trivia left, guys. Our next round is all about, what do we got? More UCLA. No, I'm just kidding. It's Parks and Rec. And then we have our confidence round. Greg and Julia are ready to do shots. Anybody else want to come on screen to do shots? Mark and Christy, where are you guys? Mark's big birthday bash. Parks and Rec trivia coming up next. One of my favorite shows. We're in the middle of season 2 of Good Place, created by Greg Schur, like Parks and Rec and Brooklyn Nine-Nine and The Office. And I dig it quite a bit. Although I will say the beginning of season 2, I was kind of like out of it again. And then I got back into it again. So that show is probably one of the most up and down shows where I'm like, I like it. I'm not into it. I like it. I always like it enough to keep watching. Dylan Enderby's here. Dylan looks like he's about to walk the plank. And Greg's here and Julia, a.k.a. a fan. I think that's going to be it, guys. We're going to add you guys to the stream here. Julia and Greg and I and wait, how do we do it? There we go. That'll be best. Pause the music. Turn up your volumes. How we doing, Greg?
I'm doing good. Clint's been freaking out. Like I took him on a walk, but he's like whimpering up a storm. So I'm gonna have to walk him again. I know.
You look pretty toasty for a teacher.
I mean, I had a couple beers, and this is my second shot. So
yeah, you partied. Dylan, you look like you are filming a commercial for alcohol right now. Like I would buy it, whatever it is. It's like Dylan says it's this, and he takes a sip. You know? How we doing, Dylan? In a young Alfred Hitchcock pose, that's Dylan Enderby. Oh, there he is. I can barely hear you. Julia, how we doing?
I'm great. I have no makeup on, no bra, and my hair's in a really bad bun, but I've got a cute shot glass, so...
Yeah. You look great. You know how sometimes people tell you look better without makeup? Julia, I don't think you need any makeup. You look great.
Oh, you're good to me. Thank you, buds. $5 tip for you.
No, thanks. Here's Mark Shipley. Look at there. Is that Mark Shipley? Is that Mark? Mark, you look like you are 600 pounds from this angle. Is that Mark Shipley? I can't even tell.
We went to all those breweries on Saturday, so I put on a couple.
Mark Shipley's here. Mark, I don't know what it is. This seems like a different person. What kind of device are you on? A Game Boy Color?
No, I'm on my iPhone.
Your iPhone. Mark just got the first iPhone, and he's trying to buzz it. Very good. All right. Well, Mark, do you feel older? How does today's birthday feel?
Pretty rough, especially right about now. I put on 600 pounds.
What did Christy get you for your birthday? Any special gifts?
Oh yeah, she gave me a really cool pop, the Abominable Snowman.
From Disneyland?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that one. I happened to be at Disneyland the day it came out, and I bought it in the shop, and then it sold out later that day. That's really cool. She found that one for you, huh?
Yep.
I sold it to her for $2,000.
Really?
Yeah, I gave her a good deal.
Well, thanks.
Yeah, no, that's great. That's a really cool collectible. Do you guys have other Disney ones?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We have Mickey.
And if you count Star Wars as Disney, we've got a lot of Star Wars. We've got some Marvel.
Very good. Mr. and Mrs. Shipley partying tonight. Mark, everybody is wishing you the best happy birthday, and we're going to do a shot for you right now. Happy birthday, buddy. Glad to know you.
Thank you, everyone, for
birthday.
all the love. It's been a really nice evening.
Very good. Cheers.
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 Oh, it's so warm and gross. All right. Dylan is still silent. All right. Good to see that. Dylan has now turned from a liquor spokesman to some kind of Bond villain. Very good. All right. Good to see you, Dylan. Well done. Look at that. He poured that in his eye. Did you see that? Wait, also he has no sleeves on. This is great. All right. This has been fun for me. Thank you guys for coming on, and happy birthday, Mark.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right. You guys are the best. One of my favorite communities. I do this for 7 different communities every night. And this one is by far my favorite. Thank you guys so much for playing. Freddie said, wait, what are we talking about? Okay. Ladies man, Leon Phelps. Dylan waiting to commence. Freddie says, you had me at no bra, Julia. Oh boy, Freddie. Heidi says, cheers. April says, oh my God, you guys are awesome. We love you all so much. Happy birthday, Mark. Mari says, did a shot for you, Mark. And Jay says, Mark. Very good. Okay, we're jumping into round 4. It's about parks and recreation. April says, my Facebook is not my Face ID, and I cannot make a new password at this point. So we're shots up and ready to go. All right, very good, guys. Here we go. Parks and Rec. Let's see what you know about the hit show from NBC. What does Leslie like on top of her waffles? Number one. What does Leslie like on top of her waffles? Sorry, it's so loud. What does Leslie like on top of her waffles? What does Leslie like on top of her waffles? We got some more prizes to show you guys. Some T-shirts this round. Some T-shirts. We're going to show you 2 different T-shirts you can win this round. And then we have 2 prizes left for our last round. Thanks for hanging out, and get ready for some T-shirt prizes, courtesy of April. Number 1, what does Leslie like on top of her waffles? Dylan says, hey, buds, you don't have any fucking sleeves either. April says dingleberries. All right. Julie says, thanks, Freddie. Dylan, I found from 2 instances, does not like if I mention his clothing. One time I mentioned his long sleeve shirt or his some kind of dance related shirt, and he changed it midstream. And then this time I mentioned no sleeves, and he's like, you don't have sleeves on either, you piece of shit. So he's real mad at me. Dylan Enderby. One time I was doing stand-up, and I made fun of somebody in the crowd, and he said, at least I don't have some 80s shirt on, you 80s bitch, or something like that. And it was like funnier than whatever I said. And I laughed for a long time, and it was a good vibe in the audience, but the guy really got me. And my whole job is to get the guy, you know what I mean? Or the girl. But it was pretty funny. Julie says, Buds is always fashion policing your shirts, Dylan. Greg says, messed up, Buds. Number 2. Tom's best friend, John Ralphio, was introduced to try and fill in the role of what job at the Parks Department? Number 2, that's a tough question. Tom's best friend, John Ralphio, was introduced to try and fill the role of what job at the Parks Department? Number 2. I just remembered, by the way, speaking of shirts and Dylan, I have 3 shirts that Dylan made me that are still in my car. I have to go grab those, Dylan. Dylan took his time and made some really cool shirts that we're going to give away. Some Trivia with Buds memorabilia in the very near future. And guys, I started ordering my shirts from a new site, and they do all the shipping and everything. It's really, really cool. I had some shirts made for Annabelle and Tommy, and some tank tops made for Ashley and Tanya with the Bob Ross logo on them, just to see what the company was like. And it was really, really cool. So I'll tell you more about that in weeks to come when we have the new Elvira design. But if you saw my kids today on Facebook, you saw some different colored shirts with the Bob Ross logo on them. They turned out really good, and the kids love them. Here's number 3. Number 3, what is the name of the winter sports complex that bankrupted the Minnesota town Ben was the mayor of? What was the name of the winter sports complex that bankrupted the Minnesota town Ben was the mayor of? Number 3, of 1 round left, the confidence round to close out the night. Thanks for playing trivia with me. I call being blackout time travel. Buds, where did the Elvira thing come from? Was that a time traveling? Was I time traveling that night? I need an Annabelle size t-shirt, says Mari. The Elvira thing was just an idea I had for like a spooky kind of theme for the next Bob Ross style apparel. And I was like, what if it was me with like a huge rack? And it was me as Elvira, and it was like Trivia with Buds spelled out in bats or cobwebs. So that's the idea I sent to the guy who made the Bob Ross one, and he's working on it right now. I think that's going to be really cool. Mid-September, you'll be able to pre-order, and they'll come out hopefully beginning of October. Number 4, what town was Leslie born in on Parks and Rec? What town was Leslie born in? Number 4, what town was Leslie born in? Number 4. One more question, and we'll show you a prize that we're raffling off at the end of the night. Double the prizes, 10 prizes tonight. Stefan artwork, some music stickers, some Star Wars artwork, Trivia with Buds yellow coaster, Harry Potter coloring book, and a Jeff Goldblum pillowcase cover. Mari loves that idea. I think it'll be different and fun. And then around Christmas time, we'll do some kind of Christmas thing. I think a cool Christmas one would be me in this white type tank top, like Bruce Willis in Die Hard. And instead of now I have a machine gun, ho, 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 on the dead terrorist's chest, it says Trivia with Buds. But I think it's kind of violent, so I don't know if it'll work very well if you spell out Trivia with Buds in blood on a dead guy's chest for a sticker. I don't think that's going to be the best. But that's what I would want. Like if I was a fan of me, I'd be like, wow, that's cool. Number 4, what town was Leslie born in? You really like to give yourself boobs. I support it. When have I given myself boobs before, Julia? What's another time? Number 5, what is Ron Swanson's counterpart from Eagleton's last name? First name is also Ron. What's the last name here? Number 5, Parks and Rec. Number 5. Number 5, what do you think? Number 5. Thanks for your generous donations on Venmo and PayPal tonight for Mark Shipley's birthday. What a good time. What a good time. Oh, you should do National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, and you could be Cousin Eddie with the Dickie. Ooh, that would be good, too. I like that. That's pretty good. All right, halfway through the round, guys. Here is the next raffle prize. It is a T-shirt that says Ren and Stimpy. Check that out. Ren and Stimpy, size large, unisex T-shirt. Ren and Stimpy. There they are looking crazy on a gray shirt. Ren and Stimpy is the shirt. If you like this, they're rebooting it very soon for Comedy Central. Maybe you will win it tonight. The Ren and Stimpy T-shirt coming your way. That is your prize halfway through this round. Prize halfway through this round. Thanks for playing Trivia with Buds. I'll show you another T-shirt at the end of the round. Buds, the gift round yesterday, you were a girl on a few of those. You did it on your face app thing when you were Miley. It was very disturbing. Oh, yes. You told me that the other day, the Miley thing. Yes, probably. I bet you had very mixed feelings, Julia. And I was Angela Lansbury yesterday, if that was mixed feelings for you, Greg. I don't know if I understand. Victoria says, be Ralphie in the bunny suit. Oh, that's a good idea for a Christmas one, too. Or it's Harry and Marv, and both of them have my face. And they're both getting hit with paint cans. That would be kind of fun. I think a cool Christmas ornament would be Ryan naked with a microphone in front of his Johnson that says trivia with me. I like that. All right, here we go. Number 6. Zorpies, who predict the end of the world in Pawnee, are also known by what group name? Number 6, Zorpies, who predict the end of the world in Pawnee, are also known by what group name? Number 6. We have just 15 questions to go. Thanks for hanging out for Mark Shipley's birthday. Number 6. Greg does not like me as both the villains in Home Alone. So much so that he says, fuck no. Number 6, Zorpies, who predict the end of the world in Pawnee, are also known by what group name? Number 6. Or maybe Greg doesn't like April's me naked with a microphone in front of my Johnson. Number 6. Here comes number 7. Which 2 characters created Treat Yourself? Number 7, which 2 characters created Treat Yourself? Number 7. What do you think? Number 7. Number 7. Number 8, which former presidential candidate did Leslie encounter in the Hay Adams Hotel in the episode Miss Nope Goes to Washington? Miss Nope Goes to Washington. Number 8, which former presidential candidate did Leslie encounter? Number 8. I'm talking about you as Angela Lansbury. All right, Greg. Number 8. April says, Mark, happy birthday, Mark. She's feeling the lull in the comments, and she's like, let's pick it up a bit. It's Mark's birthday. I agree. Number 8. We've got 9, 10, and 11 left for this round. Then I'll show you another T-shirt we're giving away. Then we have our confidence round. 10 totally random questions to close out the night. You're going to love the next T-shirt. If you do not like Ren and Stimpy, you're going to love the next one. Greg Nelson, Murder, She Wrote. Is she a break your ankles, Greg? Number 9. In the episode Canvassing, Leslie Knope filibusters the meeting called to vote on the proposed new park by reading from what children's fantasy book? Number 9, what do you think? Number 9? Mari says, Mark, the Shipley's rock. Happy birthday, sir. Freddie says, Lakers win. Oh, good. I was worried about that. Dylan says, happy birthday, Mark. Here's number 10. Who plays Chris Traeger on the show? Who plays Chris Traeger on the show? Who plays Chris Traeger? Dylan says the Shipley's rock. Mari says April Spears. I love older women. She can break my ankles. Here's number 11. The last question of Parks and Rec for 2 points. How many total episodes were there of the show? The team closest without going over gets 2 points. In this case, because you guys are playing all separately, just take a guess. If you're within 5 episodes, you'll get the 2 points. If you're within 5 episodes, you'll get the 2 points. That's the end of round number 4, Parks and Rec. What do you think? That's the end of the round. Any repeats for this one? Any repeats for this one? I'm feeling pretty toasty, guys. A little on the toasty side. If anybody wants to come on the split screen and chat with me, let me know. I will bring you on. You got that link. We'll have a nice chat. It'll be great. And then we'll do our confidence round to close things out. Thanks for playing, you guys. Thanks for hanging out and telling a friend about what I do. It's a very niche thing. There's not probably too many people in your lives that are trivia hosts. So thanks for telling people about me. I appreciate it. Any repeats or anybody want to come on screen and chat, let me know. We'll be back in just a minute with the answers to round number 4. Then we have our confidence round to close things out. Dylan says Shameless sounds right. Greg wants 8-9. Julie says, who do you want to talk to? Anybody. Anybody as long as you're not wearing makeup. Greg wants 8-9 real quick. Here we go. Greg, number 8 was, which former presidential candidate did Leslie encounter in the Hay Adams Hotel in the episode Miss Nope Goes to Washington? Number 9 in the episode Canvassing, Leslie Nope filibusters the meeting, called to vote on the proposed new park by reading from what children's fantasy book? What you think? What you think? Julie says, I'll chat. All right, guys. Greg's, I'm never wearing makeup. I'm going to bring on Julia. Julia, click that same link and we'll chat. Instead of going on a break, you and I are going to chat. And then we'll jump into round 5. Click that link, Julia, and we'll chat it up. It'll be great. And then we have our last round. But I got 2 more prizes to show you. Wait, oh no, I didn't show you this. Oh, you're gonna love this. Okay, so we showed you the look at this. Ren and Stimpy shirt. That's a raffle prize for Mark's birthday. This is the other shirt we're giving away. It's Wonder Woman 84. This is so good. I want to keep it for myself. Look at this. WW84 Wonder Woman 84. Very cool retro looking shirt, size large, white t-shirt. There it is, Wonder Woman 84. That's the second t-shirt we're giving away. If you want to win that, you want more entries, go to Ryan Buds on Venmo. Go to ryanbuds@gmail.com on PayPal and send me $1. Every dollar is an entry in the raffle to win. And we're giving away Wonder Woman. We're giving away Ren and Stimpy in terms of t-shirts and a bunch of other cool stuff. Mari says, I need that Wonder Woman shirt. I'd be willing to, but I can't get on. Why can't you get on, Mari? What's that all about? I've never worn makeup around you, bud, says Victoria, and that's why I like you the most, Vicky. Thank you very much. Greg, no makeup. That shirt's great, says Greg. Greg, it would fit you well. April says, thanks just for a lady boner. Heidi says, that shirt's awesome. Yeah, when I saw this one today, I was like, I should buy like 10 of these, and I might go back and buy more. Julia's here on our little break, and then we're going to go into the answers. Julia, what's up?
I'm trying to find the best lighting in my house right now.
You're trying to find what?
Good lighting.
Oh, yeah. No, this is great. You're at your house in Upland. How's that going?
Great. It's great
Julia's
here. Oh,
on our little break.
oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I broke it. Did you hear that?
Yep. Mark Shipley says, great prizes tonight. Very cool, Mark. Julia, are you excited? You have so many people hitting on you. Freddie G says all you had to say was no bra.
I just have to beat him off with a stick. It's like really, it's hard to live my life. I actually had a hot thing going with my AC repairman, but then it went cold.
Oh, I see what happened there. What happened? So he was like into it, and then he's like, "Hey, I fixed it. I'm leaving."
Yeah, pretty much. I'm about to like break it, so he has to come back.
You just rip it out of the wall. Wouldn't that be a fun scene in a movie about your life? Yep. You just rip something out of the wall. You live in a house that's from like 1930, right?
1916.
Ooh, even earlier than I thought. That's like when the Titanic sank, roughly.
I guess.
Yeah. I think it's around that time. I think that your house was built in response to the Titanic sinking. Yeah.
The wood, I think the wood is from maybe the same yard, you know?
There's probably a violin bow that is just some kind of ledge in your house. You don't even know.
Yeah, it's holding the air conditioning together.
Very good. Julia, tell us what's new in your life. Let's hear all about it.
Oh my God.
Did you get a job? Did any of those interviews go?
Well, I have gotten a couple offers, but I'm kind of doing like I'm being picky.
Sure.
I mean, I don't need to take, just because shit's horrible doesn't mean I have to take a job I don't want. So
yes, I agree.
So I'm doing a learning pod, if anybody's heard of that.
Sure. You go in some kind of tent and you tell a kid about letters.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I know all about the learning pods.
No, it's like it's families who agree to the same kind of like COVID rules, and I'm going to work with students in 2nd and 5th grade 3 days a week, and they're going to pay me under the table so I can still get unemployment. Make sure you delete this video later so there's no records. Very good.
Also, in addition to what you said, how do you feel about both of us wearing tank tops tonight?
I know. No sleeves, sun's out, guns out.
Right? I'm feeling pretty good.
Mine's Dodgers.
Yeah, so is mine.
Yeah. Sure.
Or it's just solid white, like I'm just giving up on all sports.
There's no logo on that at all? There's nothing?
No. I got yelled at earlier because I referred to this as a wife beater, which of course is a terrible term.
Horrible.
But Dylan yelled the most. He was like, listen, it's called an A shirt in the comments. That's how I read it, at least. Anyway.
Yeah, let alone many shirts that would necessitate an entire rack.
Yes.
What are you going to do?
What are you going to do? I one time got in a fight with a friend who I'm now good friends with in 8th grade. And they said, hey, you guys are going to fight after school. And it was like this big thing, right? We're going to lead up to it. And the day before the thing, one of my friends says, hey, I'll hold your shirt while you fight. And I was like, what? You know, like, what are you talking about? He's like, you're going to wear you wear an undershirt, don't you? Like when you fight? And I was like, yeah, of course I do. You know? So then I went out to Kmart and I bought a 3-pack of undershirts that I had never worn before. And if you've seen undershirts, they're about this size. They're like this big. And you put them on your body and you're like, yeah, you know. And I still kind of look like that. So I put on the shirt, and then I went behind the school, and we didn't touch each other's faces one time. It was mostly like I put on an outfit to go sit with my friend behind a school and kind of hold each other on the grass. It was maybe the saddest moment of my life.
And is that what got you into wrestling? You had to
that's what was like. Yeah. I was like, you know what? Now that I've done this, I think I'm good for the flaming tables and ladders. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No. So we fought 8th grade. It was probably 1999, and we punched each other a couple times, and then you get like really tired really quick. If you don't fight people all the time, you just start panting. So then we just kind of sat there, and all these kind of thug ass kids that were like kind of egging on this fight and telling us what outfits to wear and things were like, wow, this is the lamest fight of all time. And then they walked away, and then we kind of just like let go of each other. And that was the end of the fight. It was, if I had to write that into a TV show, it's like very sad to watch.
Yeah, you're going to have to spruce that up a little bit with some comedy lies.
Right?
Yeah.
Then one of us got a boner.
You should have like ripped your wife beater like mid-fight. That would be good.
That's what I'm thinking. Greg Nelson just commented, where did you hold each other? It was probably like a headlocky kind of a hold. Maybe like one of those, you know, when you headlock somebody and you're like, I'm going to fight you, but not right now. Like one of those kind of things. Julia, you've been in some fights. Tell us, give us a quick outline of one of your best fights.
The one that comes to my mind that's the most insane was in downtown Upland. And this guy, I always fight guys. I never fight girls. I don't know why. I'm a taller person, so I feel bad like picking on girls, I guess.
Okay.
So I'm like fighting this guy, and he takes my hand and he bites my finger. And he's like biting. He will not let go. And I'm like,
was this a fight or a hot date?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. So he's like biting my finger, and he won't let go. And my friend who was like helping me, obviously we're like in a gang war in downtown Upland, he came up behind him and broke a bottle over the guy's head, and we like ran out of there because we were
scared. You've been in some rough stuff. So you did not hold that guy for an extended period of time.
No, I did not whisper in his ear sweet nothings and hold him in a headlock. No.
You didn't say, I got these in a 3-pack from Kmart.
No. Blue light special. No.
Yeah.
It was like, I got to get out of here.
Oh, man. Well, literally, if you had to say, what's the most violent thing you've ever done? What I just described to you was it. So, Julia, I think you got me in terms of fights. And
no more fighting, though. I don't fight anymore. No more.
Me either. Right? We're in our 30s. We're done.
Yeah, I have a communications degree. I fight with my words now.
Yeah, me too. But Julia, I will fight you on your front porch in Upland anytime you want. I'll bring you a nice. Okay. I'll bring you a nice pack of shirts.
As long as you just put me in a headlock, it'll be fine.
All right, Julia, thanks for coming on and entertaining us on Mark's birthday. Any special words you want to say to Mark Shipley?
I love the Shipley's. I can't wait to get invited to your holiday stout party.
Oh, it's going to be good. I brought my brother last year. My brother Scott came to visit from Florida. He's never had a beer that wasn't something light. And he was like, he took one sip of one beer. It was like a 20% something, and he passed out. It was the best. All right. Very good. Thanks, Julia. Have a good night.
Happy birthday, Mark. All right.
Happy birthday, Mark. All right. Very cool. That was fun times, guys. We're going into our last round, but I'm going to show you the answers to Parks and Rec right now. Let's see what we got here. Parks and Rec trivia coming your way. Let's see what you got right and wrong. Number one, what does Leslie like on her waffles? She likes a little whipped cream on top of them waffles. Number one, whipped cream. Number two, Tom's best friend, John Ralphio, is introduced to try and be Ron's assistant. That is a tough question. Ron's assistant. Number three, what was the name of the winter sports complex? Icetown. Ben was the mayor of Icetown. Number four, what was Leslie born in? Eagleton. She hates that fact. Number four, Eagleton. Number five, Ron Swanson's counterpart from Eagleton's last name is Ron Dunn, played by my good friend, my best pal from Roadhouse. What the hell is his name? My best friend. I can't think of his name. Patrick Swayze. And why can't I think of his name? He's in Big Lebowski. Wow. That's a weird memory lock for me. Number six, Zorpies, who predicted the end of the world in Pawnee, are also known as the Reasonableists. The Reasonableists. Sam Elliott, that's his name. And I saw it before Dylan commented. Sam Elliott. Number six, Sam Elliott. All right. That was it. Sam Elliott. Sorry, guys. Number 6, Reasonableness. Number 7 was Donna and Tom. Donna and Tom, Treat Yourself. Number 8 was John McCain. John McCain. Number 9 was The Phantom Tollbooth. That's what Leslie was reading. Number 10, Chris Traeger was Rob Lowe, and the bonus was 125 episodes. If you got within 5 of that, give yourself 2 points. And great job, everybody. Dylan, I didn't lie. I didn't even see your comment. It didn't even happen. I thought of Sam Elliott on my own. Dylan. All right, here we go. Oh my God, Tuesday is going to be harsh to work through, says April. April's having a hard time. We're jumping into our last round of the night. It's the confidence round. We went late tonight, but we always go late on the birthday nights. Mark Shipley's birthday tonight. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being born. Mark, we wouldn't be partying without you. This is the confidence round. Write down all your answers. Rank them 1 through 10. 10's the highest, 1's the lowest. Happy birthday, Mark Shipley. I'm going to show you the question, then I'm going to go grab another Bud Light. Here's your first question. Number 1. Who played the cuckolded husband in Indecent Proposal? I took this from a Trivial Pursuit game, so they used the word cuckolded, and you should too. Number one, what do you think? Number 1. Got a donation from Esther Marquez. Says, happy birthday, Mark Shipley. The Marquez family, Esther and company, are donating towards Mark. Great job, Esther, and thank you for your support of Mark on his day of birth. Esther's going to win tonight. She usually does when she donates. Let's see what happens. 130 names on the list, guys. 130 names on the list. Greg says, thankfully, I'm proctoring a test, so tomorrow will be light. Here comes number 2. Number 2, let's check it out. What band headlined the 1992 edition of Lollapalooza? What band headlined Lollapalooza? Number 2. Here's number 3. Sorry, I was gone so long. Whose son did JT Snow rescue from the field in Game 5 of the 2002 World Series? Number 3. What do you think? Number 3. Whose son... Sorry, it was so quiet. Whose son did this person rescue from the field in 2002? What do you think? Number 3. Cuckold's a horrible word, says Dylan. Dylan's into it, sounds like. Can you hear me in the back? Mic check. I think Ryan fell asleep. Hello. Amy said, did Ryan fall off his chair? More ball sports. I think Ryan and I should co-host a morning or late night talk show, says Julia. That would be interesting. Here comes number 4. What hit Fabio in the face while he rode a roller coaster in Virginia? Number 4. What hit Fabio in the face while he rode a roller coaster in Virginia? Number 5. And number 4. Mari Loera just donated. Says birthdays with trivia buddies are the best. She donated $25. Thank you, Mari. Holy cow, Mari, going on here 25 times. She wants to win some stuff. Thank you, Mari. You're in the mix, and we're up to 155 names on the list. One more question. We'll show you another prize for the last round. Number 5. Who was the lead singer of a band called Them? Who was the lead singer of a band called Them? Number 5. Who is the lead singer of a band called Them? Number 5, who's the lead singer of a band called Them? We're giving away some more stickers here, guys. Here are some more stickers coming your way if you donate on Venmo and PayPal. We have one that says Public Enemy. We have one of, who is that? John Lennon? I don't even know who that is. I think it's John Lennon. We have this one of Metallica. And we have this one of AC/DC. That's my favorite one there. So AC/DC, Metallica, possibly John Lennon, and Public Enemy. Win those 4 stickers tonight in the raffle. Donate and win those 4 stickers. Donate on Venmo and PayPal and win. Fabio was on that roller coaster with a bunch of Playboy Playmates, if I can remember correctly. Dylan has it sketched out perfectly. Here we go. Number 6. One more prize to show you. Which Chicago Bears running back was nicknamed Sweetness? Number 6. Which Chicago Bears running back was nicknamed Sweetness? What do you think? What do you think? Which Chicago Bears running back was nicknamed Sweetness? Sit. Good job, Stocky. Good job. Harvey, did you get yours? Number 7, what Academy Award-winning director has his own brand of wine marketed under his name? Number 7, what do you think? Number 7. What Academy Award-winning director has his own brand of wine marketed under his name? Number 8, what term was coined to describe the late 90s streak of motorist mayhem? Number 8, what term was coined to describe the late 90s streak of motorist mayhem? Number 8, April says in 92, when I graduated high school, I went to LA, Hollywood, and Highland for a week. Saw Fabio 3 times. I was not stalking his ass. He was just everywhere. That's a fun story. Number 8, we got 9 and 10, and we're done. No bonus on this one. Write down all your answers, ranking them 1 through 10. 10's the highest, 1's the lowest. Julia wants to do that talk show. She says we could be sponsored by Bud Light Lime and get Kathy Gifford morning drunk and talk news. I think you're right, Julia. Number 8. Fabio was probably stalking April. That's a good point from Dylan. Number 8. That music was a little aggressive. Here comes number 9, second to last question of the night. What was college basketball coach Jerry Tarkanian famous for chewing on during games? Number 9, what was this bitch chewing on? Number 9. What do you think? Number 9? Tomorrow night will be a very short trivia night, guys. It's going to be just 3 rounds of trivia on CrowdPer. Come play with me, crowd.live/buds from 7 to 7:30 or so tomorrow night. That will be our last round of the... we'll have 3 rounds tomorrow. Hold on. There we go. 3 rounds tomorrow, and they'll all be smartphone buzzing games if you want to play. It'll be shorter than usual. And here we go. Our last round of the night. Number 10. Last question of the night. According to Vinny Barbarino, what should go up your nose? Number 10, according to Vinny Barbarino, what should go up your nose? Number 10. No bonus on this one. Writing down all your answers. Ranking them 1 through 10. 10's the highest. 1's the lowest. Come here. So Spocky boy. Spock wanted to come say hi. He's on the microphone. Any repeats, let me know. Otherwise, check out my boy Spocky. Spocky boy. This guy's 10 years old. He's a little Chihuahua Terrier. He's one of my best friends. When we found him, he was at a shelter with mud under both his eyes. And he sat in our laps and looked up with us with those mud eyes. And we're like, we got to take this boy. So he's our friend. He's a good buddy. He sticks his tongue out all the time. See his tongue? Sticks his tongue out all the time, and he's got huge ears. That's why his name is Spock. And he's my buddy. And he's sitting here with me, hanging out, looking for treats. And he already got several tonight. Mari says, I'm going to go with Booger Sugar. Dylan says, Ryan's super drunk. He definitely used that lady hair, but he has no competition for Mari. Are those Halloween pumpkin blankets new up in your garage? Or buckets, she says, pumpkin buckets. I think I'm just turned more this way. Yeah, you could just see more of them than usual. They've been there the whole time. Your eyes are pretty red, Budsy, says Victoria. And April says, he's so cuts. I love him. He's so cute. All right. Fill out those answer sheets. Rank them 1 through 10. We'll be right back, guys. Thanks for playing trivia with me. Here's a picture of me and my other dog, Carver. We'll be right back. Back in 1 minute with the answers to round number 5 for Mark Shipley's birthday bash. Thanks for playing, y'all. We are back, everybody. Thank you so much for playing trivia with me on a Monday night. Mark's birthday tonight. Tomorrow, a very short trivia night, about a half hour, 40 minutes on Crowd Per. Wednesday night, food and drink trivia. Thursday is going to be some word game trivia. Friday is Wheel of Fortune. If you want to get in on that, I'm looking for 4 more contestants. Let me know in the comments if you want to play Wheel of Fortune Friday night in our last hour, our last half hour. So 8:30 to 9. Let me know if you want to play then. Saturday is all Disneyland trivia. Julia says she's very excited for that. And Sunday is picture round trivia again for 2 Sundays in a row. We are jumping into the answers for round number 5. Let's see how you did. Somebody's getting a Big Bang Theory board game. If you're in the top 3 scoring teams. Number 1, who played the cuckolded husband in Indecent Proposal? Woody Harrelson. Woody Harrelson. Number 1, Woody Harrelson. I watched that movie randomly streaming years ago when I first got Netflix streaming and was like, maybe I'll watch this. And it was, not much more than you know about the movie already. Number 2 was Red Hot Chili Peppers, headlined the 92 edition of Lollapalooza, Red Hot Chili Peppers. Number 3 was Dusty Bakers. Whose son did JT Snow rescue from the field in Game 5 of the O2 World Series? Dusty Bakers. Number 4, what hit Fabio in the face? A bird. A bird broke his nose. Number 4, it's happened to all of us. Number 5, who was the lead singer of a band called Them? That was Van Morrison. Van Morrison. Number 6, which Chicago Bears running back was nicknamed Sweetness? Walter Payton. Number 7, what Academy Award-winning director has his own brand of wine marketed under his name? Francis Ford Coppola. Number 8, what term was coined in the 90s for motorist mayhem? That's road rage. Road rage. Number 9, what was the college basketball coach Jerry Tarkanian famous for chewing on? Towels. Towels. Number 10, according to Vinny Barbarino, up your nose with a rubber hose. Up your nose with a rubber hose. So there you go. Mark says, thanks everyone for making my 29th birthday so special in these troubled times. It means a great deal to me. What an outstanding community we are. Greg says, you bet your ass we are. We're more than excited to celebrate you. And April says, Fam Lamb, happy birthday, brother. Here are all the answers one more time. Number 1 was Woody Harrelson. 2 was Red Hot Chili Peppers. 3 was Dusty Bakers. 4 was a bird. 5 was Van Morrison. 6 was Walter Payton. 7 was Francis Ford Coppola. Number 8 was Road Rage. Number 9 was Towels. And number 10 was a rubber hose. Up your nose with a rubber hose. That's how it all turned out tonight, guys. Send me your answer sheets, top 3 scoring teams in a raffle to win this fantastic Big Bang Theory board game. I got to need a special box for this one. Who's this going to? We'll find out in just a bit. We're also raffling off a ton of stuff. I don't know if I showed the last raffle prize. It's a poster. And on this poster, it says, that's what she said. So this is what the poster looks like in full form. The Office, That's What She Said poster. Michael Scott there, That's What She Said. You can win this poster tonight. Donate on Venmo and PayPal. You'll win this whole poster to put up on your dorm room wall, whether you're in a dorm or not. Send me those answer sheets. We'll be right back. Thanks for playing Trivia with Buds. And God bless Mark Shipley. We'll be right back with the winners of the night. If you want to be on Wheel of Fortune, I need 4 more contestants. Let me know in the comments if you want to be on Wheel of Fortune Friday night, 8:30 to 9. Let me know if you want to be on Wheel of Fortune Friday night, 8:30 to 9. Send me those answer sheets, guys. Send me those answer sheets. Dylan says, suck this score, you fashionista. That's great. Happy birthday, Mark. Any more answer sheets? Any more answer sheets? Last call for answer sheets. Send in those answer sheets. Last call for answer sheets. So we're going to raffle off 10 things, guys. 10 things coming your way. Who's going to win some stuff? Brian Harris just got yours. April wants to know if Julie got the Impossible Whopper yet. What are you doing, you happy ass? Nope, you cannot chew this. This is a... Stop it. You can't chew. Nope, get out of there. Carver just tried to hump the Jeff Goldblum pillowcase. He knows what's up. Last call for answer sheets. Any more answer sheets? We've got our top 4 scoring team name here, guys. Let's see what we got. All right, I'm so sick of the music. Here we go. These are the top 4 scoring team names. Let's see who won tonight. Boom. And boom. And boom. Okay. Shuffle them up. We'll put them in a wheel. Any more answer sheets? Last call for answer sheets. Kevin Kellum says, hey, buds. What's up, Kevin? Good to see you, buddy. I used to do a podcast with Kevin called Joking Off way back in the day, about 10 years ago. Here we go. Top 4 scoring team names: Vicky, Heidi, Harris, and Julia. Julia, Harris, Vicky, and Heidi. Who's going to win the Big Bang Theory trivia game? We're going to spin the wheel right now and find out, guys. Here it comes. Boom. We're spinning, we're spinning, we're spinning, we're spinning, we're spinning. And the winner of the game is Vicky Carrera, who wins basically every board game I give out. Well done, Vicky Carrera. Big Bang going to Vicky Carrera. Well done. Great job, Vicky. You have won the Big Bang Theory board game. I'll bring that to your house next time I see you. Great job. Great job. Vicky has won the night, guys. We're now going to raffle off 10 items. 10 fun items. Mari says, are we bringing Jay with us? Does Manny have to be there asking for a friend? Congrats, Vicky. That's so true, so weird. April says, Vicky, yay. All right. First raffle prize, guys, of the night is the Wonder Woman t-shirt. That's right. We're going big right off the bat. Who's going to win the Wonder Woman t-shirt? We're going to share this screen. Thank you guys for your generous donations. We had, how many names is that? 155 entries on the list. 155 entries. Thank you guys very, very much. Here we go for the Wonder Woman t-shirt. Who funts to win? Wonder Woman t-shirt is going to a player named dun 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 dun. It's going to Mark. Mark Shipley has won the Wonder Woman t-shirt, which is perfect for his birthday. Great job, Mark Shipley. We're going to shuffle those names. Next prize is going to be some stickers, and those stickers are AC/DC, John Lennon, Metallica, and Public Enemy. These stickers right here are going to someone on the wheel. Let's find out who's going to win the AC/DC stickers, etc., etc. April says Linda Carter can break my ankles. And Mari says, yay, Mark. April, you just won those stickers. Great job, April. Getting some stickers. Well done, April. I'll put those in the box with all kinds of other stuff to give you guys very soon. And we'll shuffle them up. The next prize is the Michael Scott That's What She Said poster. We're spinning, we're spinning, we're spinning. Who's going to win this Michael Scott That's What She Said poster? Who's going to win? We're going to find out in just a second. And that poster is going to April as well. April, you won the That's What She Said poster. Great job, April. April, you have won that poster. Next up, we have a t-shirt that says Ren and Stimpy on it. Ren and Stimpy t-shirt. Let's give it a few shuffles. Boom, 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 boom. And we're spinning. Let's see what's going on here. Who's going to win the Ren and Stimpy t-shirt? Ren and Stimpy is going to Mark. Mark, you have won the Ren and Stimpy t-shirt, and you have won the Wonder Woman t-shirt. So 2 brand new t-shirts for Mark Shipley, courtesy of his donation and his friends, April and Mari and Jay and all kinds of people who donated for Mark tonight. Great job. Our next prize is going to be more stickers, Sum 41, Kurt Cobain, Beatles, and Oasis. Let's see who wins these stickers. Here we go. We're giving them a spin, a spin, a spin, a spin. These stickers are going to someone named Mark. Mark has won these stickers. Great job, Mark. You won some Kurt Cobain, Sum 41, Oasis, and Beatles stickers. I'll make sure to put those with all your shirts that I'm going to send you very soon. Great job, Mark. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Next prize is for Stefan. Stefan poster. Great picture of Stefan. Bill Hader as Stefan. Let's see who won the poster. That's going to Freddie G. Freddie G getting the Stefan poster. Freddie G. Next time I see you, you'll get that Stefan poster. Great job, Freddie G. Let's see. Mark says a new wardrobe. April wants to redo the sticker and poster. Okay, so stickers of the AC/DC variety are now going to someone on the list. Who's going to win? It's not going to be April, I'll tell you that. It's going to be April. Anyway, April, you won again. All right, here we go. This one is for the stickers. Let's see. Freddie loves Stefan. I love that. Very good. These stickers are going to Jay. Jay, you are getting the AC/DC Metallica stickers. Great job, Jay. Next up, we have the poster. This is a redo from April winning the poster. This is the Office That's What She Said poster. That's what she said. Going to, of course, April again. All right. Very good, April. Does not want the poster. We're spinning again. That's what she said. Who's going to win it? And the answer is Heidi. Heidi, you won the That's What She Said poster. That is good. Heidi likes The Office, so that works out good. Our next prize is dual Star Wars art. Who's going to win BB-8 and Rey? Who's going to win BB-8 and Rey? We're going to find out right now. BB-8 and Rey. Who's going to win the Star Wars art? Who's this going to be? It's going to the Maxies. The Maxies have won the Star Wars art. Great job, Maxies. Well done to the Maxi family. Our next prize is going to be the coaster of me in neon yellow. Bunch of extra prizes tonight for Mark's big birthday bash. Neon yellow. Let's see who won the neon yellow coaster, and that's going to Heidi. Heidi, you won the yellow coaster as well as the poster. Poster and coaster for Heidi. Great job, Heidi. And our last prize, this is the Harry Potter coloring book, guys. Last prize, Harry Potter coloring book. Who's going to win? That's going to April. I bet she doesn't want it, or maybe she does. April, let us know in the comment. Let us know in the comment if you want the Harry Potter coloring book. Might be going to April, might be going to somebody else. Let me know, April, if you want that coloring book. Let me know. Let me know. Guys, that might be the end of the night. Thank you so much for playing with me. I hope you had a great time. And I hope you will play again tomorrow for Smartphone Buzz-In Night. 3 rounds of trivia from 7 to 7:30 or so. April says, I do want that coloring book. Okay, very good. Very good, very good. I'm going to write that down, and I'll add it to your box, April. Thank you guys so much for playing trivia with me on Mark's big birthday. Let's all wish Mark a congratulations on being born. We're glad to know you, Mark. Thank you, Mark and Christy, for being my friends for a number of years now. And thank you guys for playing trivia with me every night. I appreciate it. And I hope you're all safe and sound. Bless you and your families. And we'll see you tomorrow for Crowd Part Trivia. A very short trivia session tomorrow, but back to normal on Wednesday. Food and drink trivia. It's going to be a good time. Be safe. Peace, peace, chicken grease. And we'll see you next time for more trivia with Buds. Bye-bye.